get your inner game right. Are we together? So before we even touch on your business idea and everything, we need to make sure that we get your inner game right. An entrepreneur who's not focused is not going to succeed. Are we together?
Yes.
So we need to make sure that you are focused within. So now, give me some of the words to describe how you are feeling after getting the letter of retrenchment. Let's go. How do you feel?
Opportunistic.
You feel opportunistic?
Yes.
Wow. That's that's nice. Who else? No, that's how he feels. Who else?
Shocked.
You feel what?
Shocked.
Shocked, yes, I like that. It was shock therapy. Okay, who else?
Disappointed.
Disappointed, yes, yes.
Challenged.
Challenged. Is it challenged or a challenge? Like it is a challenge.
It's challenged.
Challenged. Okay, challenged, yes. Who else? Tell me, everybody must give me a word. Give me a word.
Exciting challenge.
Exciting challenge. Okay, who else?
Let
How are you
down.
feeling? Let down, right? Okay, who else? Eh?
Anxious.
Anxious. Anxious. Anxious. Okay, yes. Who else?
No motivation.
Eh?
Nice self-motivation.
Self-motivation. Okay, all right. Who else?
Very disappointed.
Very disappointed. Not just disappointed, very disappointed.
Yeah.
Yes. Who else?
Angry.
Angry. Yeah, this one is honest. He feels angry. He wants to kill somebody. What else?
Frustrated.
Frustrated. Now, there's something that I want you to understand, and I always do this because when we start to be start on this journey of being entrepreneurs, we need to get our inner game right, like I said. So to do that, I'm going to give you a crash course in biology, okay, and also psychology, so that you understand why words like anxious, angry, frustrated are coming. When you receive news that you've been retrenched, it's not good, right? It's not something that you're going to enjoy. But the question I have is, why do you feel anxious? Why do you have that anxiety that causes you to fail to sleep at night? Are we together? Did you know that that anxiety is actually caused by something that the body is actually doing? It's not just there by itself. There's a mechanism behind that anxiety. So if you understand the mechanism behind why you are not failing, why you are failing to sleep, you are feeling depressed, anxious, frustrated, we can then make it work, manipulate it to our advantage. Do you agree with me? Now, let's understand the human body. Firstly, we have what is called the digestive system. What does it do, the digestive system?
Food. Digests food.
It digests food, right? Okay. But you also have what is called the auditory system. What does it do? The ears, they are for what? For hearing. You've got the respiratory system. What is it for?
For breathing.
For breathing. Okay? Then you've got the reproductive system. What is it for?
For reproducing.
For procreation, right? Reproducing. You know, I was telling them that with the digestive system, they are what are called enzymes. You know the enzymes in biology? And I say that the moment you put food in your mouth, the enzymes start to work on the food itself. Do you agree with me? And in science, that food that you put in the mouth is called the substrate. If you remember your biology, it's called substrate. So the moment that you put food in your mouth, the enzymes in your saliva already start to what? They start to work to break it down. Okay? And I was saying that next time you kiss somebody, remember that. The moment you stick your tongue in, the enzymes are already on your tongue investigating. Can we do something about this? So think about that. But now there's also what is called the endocrine system. Endocrine system. Now, who knows what the endocrine system is about? The endocrine system is the one that controls hormones. Okay? It controls the hormones in your body. Are we together? Now, when you experience things like anxiety, anger, depression, frustration, you are experiencing a hormone that is controlled by the endocrine system, and that hormone is called cortisol. Are we together?
Yeah.
And the way the endocrine system works is that through your eyes, through your senses, either your eyes you see, you read, you have been retrenched, or you are told you have been retrenched. through that, the brain receives a message from the five senses, okay? And based on that, using now what is called the nervous system. Remember the nervous system? The nervous system is the one that uses the spinal cord. It's in the spinal cord, right? The brain then sends an impulse to the right system or to the legs or whatever to say, do this because of the situation that we find ourselves in. Are we together? So let us say now you receive the news that says you've been retrenched. That's bad news. Do you agree with me? So the brain received that message through the eyes because you read that contract or you read it. And then the brain tells the endocrine system to say, release a stress hormone called what? Cortisol. Are we together? But the question is, why does the brain want cortisol to be released? Because this stress hormone called cortisol is trying to warn you that do something about this situation. If you don't do something about this situation, things are not going to be all right. Do you understand? So the reason the stress hormone comes is to tell you that the house is on fire. So you need to do something about it. So that's why you're frustrated. That frustration is the brain's way of telling you that, hey, do something about this situation. You can't stay here. That anger you're talking about is the brain's way of telling you that things are not all right. That anxiety you're talking about, the heart palpitations, the failure to sleep at night, the anger that you have towards your husband or wife or kids, that's unexplained. All of this is the brain telling you that fix this solution, fix this problem. Come up with what? With a solution. Now, where is the problem? The problem is where you sit in your problem, in your challenges, and then you don't do something about it. Then it will progress to what is called depression. Why? Because now you have got an overflow, an overload of cortisol. Are we together? So that hormone is not meant to just make you afraid and anxious. It's actually meant to tell you that do something about it. But if you sit there, it will start to give you more and more doses to say things are not well, things are not well, things are not well. And it tries to get you towards to be galvanized into action. Are we together? So if you don't do something, you experience more cortisol, more anxiety. Why? Is the body trying to sound an alarm to say you need to wake up, wake up, wake up, do something. So if you don't do something about the fact that you've been retrenched, then your life can really be over. Do you agree with me? Your bills can take over. You can face financial ruins. Your kids can be kicked out of school. So the brain has to keep on telling you, daughter, wake up, wake up, wake up. Are we together? And if you don't do that, you find yourself now depressed. Why? Depression is an overload of the stress hormone called cortisol. Anxiety, that's when you start to fail to sleep and so forth. So you need to understand how the brain works. But what about if you decide that I'm going to turn this situation around? Are we together? And I'm going to start to tell my brain or paint a picture that my brain can see. And that picture is positive, or that message is positive. Guess what? The brain will start to process that information, and it will say, oh, we've got new information now. This is good information. So it is going to send an impulse or a message to the endocrine system again and tell it things are looking up. So what do? We now need to release another hormone. And this hormone is called the feel-good hormone. That's when you have your dopamine. That's when you have your endorphins. Those are called feel-good hormones. Now, when you feel good, you are motivated. Do you agree with me? You feel like, okay, I'm ready for action. I think I can do this. Now you start to move out of a situation where you were anxious and depressed and you're not doing anything to a situation where you are starting to actually say, let me work on my business. Let me work on my life. This is not the end. All of a sudden, you start to feel what? Motivation. You are now motivated. Are we together? So your brain now works with you, or it can work against you. If it gives you an impulse that things are not working well, and you don't do something about it, life will be very difficult for you. But if you tell your brain that I have made a decision to turn this situation around, the brain will start to support you by sending you feel-good hormones, sending you hormones that work with you so that you can actually do something good. So if you start to work on your business, you are now waking up motivated. So that energy now, you start to use it to turn your life around.